Check us out and follow us on Instagram at not_surprised_media, YouTube at Not Surprised Media, and the X or Twitter, whatever you want to fucking call it, at NotSurprised_PC. Now, sit back, put those feet up, and listen to the show.
Good afternoon, everybody, or morning, or night. This is the Not Surprised Show. Your boy Frank Nasty on the mic. How's everybody doing today? How was your weekend? Hope it was good. Mine was alright. Got a little hammered. A lot of hammered. I only want to drink on Saturdays. That's it. Just Saturdays. But it usually starts on Friday and ends Monday night. So, can't wait for the summer. I think it's because I'm fucking in the house bored. But then I'll probably say the same shit like, oh, let's have a drink because it's nice out. So, either way, I'm fucked. You know what I mean? Home slice. Before I get going here, I'd like to give a moment of silence for Mr. Robert Duvall, who died on February 15th, 2026, at the very young age of 95 years old. Moment of silence. I'm not sure how long I have to get the moment of silence for it to be respectful. Okay, I think that's good enough. Yeah, Robert Duvall. Excellent actor. Loved him in all the movies. The Godfather, Apocalypse Now. I can't fucking read. Apocalypse Now. He played in the Christmas one with fucking the guy, you know, whatever. Where they had to go to multiple Christmases. I like that guy. Fucking Gone in 60 Seconds. That was a good one. I like Robert Duvall. And you know what? The best movie he played in, for me, that I fucking remembers. Colors. Yeah, that's a good movie. That's got Sean Penn. He's a fucking douchebag, but Robert Duvall is good. Sean Penn's a douche. I think Sean Penn actually fucking got what the fuck's his name? Hemmed up. El Chapo. Because El Chapo wanted to meet dipshit Sean Penn for whatever fucking reason. I have no idea. And in doing so, I guess he blew his cover and they found out where the fuck he lived and he fucked himself like an asshole. Shouldn't have did that, El Chapo. You would have been free chilling. But instead, you wanted to meet fucking Sean Penn. I wonder if Sean Penn fucking set him up. Wonder if. But Sean Penn would have been dead by now if that was the case. So probably not. Who knows? But anyway, back to Richard Duvall. I'm Robert Duvall. Rest in peace, homie. Colors. What were I gonna say? Oh, yes, that's what I wanted to get into. Let me fix my papers. I like the tactileness of paper. I don't like to read off the computer screen. I wonder if it's because I'm old. Let me just get my shit together here. All right. So I wanted to talk about motherfucking the freedom of Cain Velazquez. UFC. Cain Velazquez. Free from prison. Yes. If you don't know about Cain Velazquez, he shot at somebody that molested his. Some people say it was his son, but a family member was molested. A family member of Cain Velazquez was molested at a daycare center, which Cain Velazquez then there's video of this of Cain Velazquez chasing this fucking dirtbag, fucking scumbag, fucking child molester in his vehicle and shooting at the vehicle. I think it injured the child molester's father. So I think that child molester guy got arrested for it. It's all alleged child molesting. It's all alleged. But he got arrested for it. And I think he's going to go to court this year, or I believe so. I believe he got pushed back to this year. But let's see. That's okay. We'll go from here. On Wednesday. February. Yeah, January, February 23rd, 2022, at approximately 09:19 hours, the sheriff's office deputies responded to the 600 blocks of Powder Corn Court of San Martin, California. San Martin regarding an alleged prior sexual assault involving a child. Deputies and detectives from the sheriff's office sexual assault investigations said unit responded to the child care establishment and began an investigation. After conducting interviews with the 4-year-old juvenile victim and associated parties, investigators determined that a sexual assault occurred. Detectives later arrested Harry Eugene Goularte, Goularte, Jr., at the time 43 years old. He's a piece of fucking shit, scumbag. Fuck you, Harry. Okay. A resident of San Martin. Goularte is a relative of the owner of the daycare establishment that resides full-time at the residence. However, he is not employed with the daycare, but he lives there, whatever. This should be separated from the fucking other family members, because if you're not, if you're a child molester, you shouldn't be able to get in there. Anyway, however, is not employed with the daycare center. Detectives determined that there were more than 20 children who attended this daycare establishment. The owner of the daycare shut down their establishment temporarily for this investigation. I'm pretty sure he's fucking shut down for good. Would you leave your kid there if there was a diddler amongst the family? Sometimes the diddling runs in the DNA. Don't know, not a scientist, but sometimes it runs in the DNA. Okay. Goularte is accused of inappropriately touching the juvenile victim on multiple occasions. On February 23rd, 2022, Goularte was interviewed by the SAIU, Sexual Assault Investigative Unit, I'm assuming, detectives at the sheriff's office. Was booked into the Santa Clara County main jail on charges of lewd acts and with a fucking shit. My reading, I need that hooked on phonics shit for people my age who know what that is. I need hooked on phonics. Santa Clara County main jail on charges of lewd acts with a minor child under 14 years old. Bail was set at $50,000. $50,000? The fuck is that? I've seen people in fucking lesser crimes, will say, get a more fucking bond. $50,000. No wonder why fucking Cain chased his ass. Well, it's his family member. On February 25th, Goularte was released from the county jail courthouse via supervised on. So he just released. So supervised on recognizance. Detectives believe that there are additional juvenile daycare participants who previously attended the daycare at Powder Horn Court. Powder Horn Court. and are working closely with the daycare to talk to all potential witnesses and victims. We are asking any parents whose child may have had contact with the fucking piece of shit Harry Goulart to call Santa Clara County Sheriff's Office. I'm going to give that number, 408-808-4500. Okay, so that's that. Okay, let's go. So now we get to Homeboy. So former heavyweight champion Cain Velazquez, heavyweight champion of the world. Did I take the right fucking paper? Cocksucker. Okay. Was released on parole from California State Prison on Sunday after spending the last 11 months in custody. His longtime agent, Mike Fonseca, confirmed to ESPN. Velasquez was sentenced to 5 years in prison on March 2025 after pleading no contest to charges related to a shooting that took place February 2022. At the time of the sentences, Velasquez was credited for 1,283 days served. The charges stem from an incident which Velasquez, age 43, chased and repeatedly shot at the vehicle of Harry Goulart, a man accused of molesting his 4-year-old son. Goulart's father, who was with him in the vehicle, was shot and injured during the 11-mile chase. Velasquez was granted $1 million bail and placed on house arrest in November. Okay. I don't condone chasing somebody down the street and shooting at them. Okay. I also feel that a $50,000 bond for diddling a kid is very low, and $1 million bond for Cain Velazquez would be a little too fucking high. Do you see what I'm saying here? I don't condone it. Yes, I know he got shot. He shot the guy. Nobody died. Big deal. The guy had a flesh wound. Who gives a shit? I don't condone it, but a lot of people would do the same, I feel. But $1 million, but then you let this fucking diddler out. Maybe if you kept the diddler where he should have fucking been because he's more of a fucking danger to everybody else, this wouldn't have fucking happened. Well, who am I? I'm not a fucking judge. What do I know? But Harry Balls Goulart continues to face felony charges of the lewd acts of the minor. Well, with the minor. Fucking can't talk today. Velasquez filed a civil case against him. Velasquez won the UFC's undisputed heavyweight championship by knocking out Brock Lesnar. Now that, okay, if you don't know, that dude weighs like 250 something pounds, all muscle. Brock Lesnar. And Velasquez knocked him out. Okay. If Velasquez got a hold of Harry Balls Goulart, he would have killed him. There's no doubt in my mind he would have killed this motherfucker. If you have enough rage to chase somebody in your vehicle for 11 fucking miles and then shoot at the car multiple times, he's going to have enough rage to fucking beat this guy to death. He could definitely do it. A couple punches, he's fucking done. This dude's done. So maybe it was a sign from God. Maybe it was a sign from God that he just said, you know what, I'm going to let you get your frustrations out, but I'm not going to let you catch this guy because you'll kill him. And then you're really fucked. He retired, made many championship appearances, fighting out of acclaimed American Kickboxing Academy in San Jose, blah, blah, blah. Retired from MMA in 2019. Following his arrest, UFC offered its public support for Velazquez, including a letter from the CEO Dana White to the court, which described him as a model example of how a professional athlete should carry himself. I agree. Let's see what else I got on this shit. Incident arrest, pursuit the vehicle, legal procedure, sentencing, victim chase. That's it. Good for Cain. I'm glad you're out. Love you, buddy. Never met you. Throw this out. That's done. Alrighty then. So, while I was just talking about Cain Velazquez, I received 2 texts. Okay, I have my phone on silent, but I have it near me. I think I've talked about this before, and I really can't stand it. Don't fucking text me and ask me, what are you doing? You free? Are you working? Don't do that, because you're setting me up for bullshit that I don't want to fucking... I'm not going to call you back. I'm not going to write back. I hate it with a passion. I'm never going to write you back. That person who texted me, what are you doing? I'm not going to call you back. I think my neighbor did that, and I was talking about it. What are you doing? I'm not going to text you back. Just fucking ask me the goddamn question. Just ask me. Just say, hey, Mr. Nasty, what are you doing? You busy? I have a question. Can you do this, this, and that? Or do you want to go here or there? Then I could say, I'm going to talk to you and respond to your fucking your message. But instead, you want to fucking, what are you doing? Are you working? I'm not responding back. So, you know who you are. You text me that. I'm not responding back. I'm in the middle of a show anyway. And that's it. Okay. And that's it. What was I going to say? Forgot what the fuck I was going to say. See? This fucking text fucked me. They fucked me. Did you hear about Dave Chappelle? What a fucking jerk off now. I can't stand these fucking celebrities who gotta bow down to their fucking celebrity friends and toe the line and do all this bullshit and do all this fucking what do you call it? Fucking have their little agendas of like with the protesters. I'm with this. I'm with that. Shut the fuck up and make me laugh. Just stop. It's, oh my God, so fucking disappointing. So this dipshit, Dave Chappelle, decided that he wanted to give fucking flowers to the memorial of that pretty guy. The fucking dipshit who was probably a mental health patient because he got fucking, I'm guessing, because he got fired from a fucking his nursing job because he was fucking with people, being an asshole. Yeah, he was videoed going to the fucking memorial site, looking all mushat, looking all upset, like he gave a fuck. Handing flowers down. Oh, I'm so upset. No, the problem is, and this is what I'm guessing, you need more jobs in the celebrity world, and they say, fuck you, you need to support us with this ICE protest and all this bullshit. For one, pretty, like I said, he was probably a fucking mental case, which you gotta fucking be a mental case. If you're going to stand and protest anything stupid like the ICE thing, that's so fucking dumb. So dumb. So he starts fucking with people, fucking with the ICE agents, and interfering and doing all this stuff. And prior to the shooting of his demise, it sounds fucking intelligent. He actually kicked the fucking government vehicle and broke the fucking taillight off. So he exhibited violent behavior prior to him getting euthanized. Okay? So what happened, which you guys all know, but I'll just, give you a briefing. Purdy, whatever. No, Purdy's the football guy. Purdy, he was the protester that was fucking with ICE agents. He was interfering. They had to take him into custody. He started fighting. He had a gun on him, which I don't know why you would bring a gun to a fucking protest. You're a fucking idiot. You're just asking for trouble, which he got. They answered the call. And he had, let me see which gun he had, because that's an issue too. So he had a gun on him. The gun was taken away, but he was still killed. Shot by ICE agents. Let me see. Miss. Let's see what gun it is. Okay, so Pretty had what's called a Sig Sauer P320, what I believe, and the issue with that pistol is that the firing pin dislodges somehow, and discharges the firearm without even pulling the trigger. So there's an issue with the gun. Everybody knows if you look it up online, blah, blah, blah. But this dipshit had that firearm. So what I'm guessing is that when the gun was pulled out or taken away from Pretty, the gun went off. Somebody yelled gun. They heard, the ICE agents heard the shot and shot Pretty, which it's not their fault. I know it's not something people like to hear, but it's not their fault. They heard the fucking gunshot. They shot him. At that moment, they feared for their life, and I agree with them. But anyway, so this is all Pretty's fault. Not the fault of the ICE agents. It's all his fault. If the protesters minded their business, this wouldn't happen. You could protest and do things. Go to the lawmakers. And then protest with them. But what the lawmakers are doing and the politicians are doing, they're keeping the immigration laws the same. If you notice, they're not changing anything. But they're playing both sides of the fence. They're telling ICE to go out there and do their thing in private. But in public, they're condemning ICE for doing their thing, getting everybody riled up so they could continue to get their votes. But behind the scenes, go do what you got to do. These politicians know they don't want illegal aliens in the fucking in the country. They know it. But anyway, so that's how it goes. So fucking Dave Chappelle goes over to the memorial and starts fucking giving flowers, looking around, blah, 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 like he's all sad. He notices the fucking camera, so he's got to placate to the camera. What a fucking turd this dude is. What a fucking turd. Lost all respect for fucking Dave Chappelle. Let me get this fucking... You're not really going to hear anything, but here we go.
The most flattering everyday pants
what?
for men over 60.
Walks up, gives flowers, looking all sad like he just lost his fucking family member. Then he's got to make sure somebody's filming. Let's look at the camera. I want them to see me here. You got to look at me. You got to look at me all upset. I'm Dave Chappelle. I need to get more movie jobs because I probably overspent all the money I made for the Chappelle show. Yeah. What a fucking turd. What a fucking turd. Oh my God, dude. You can't be fucking serious. Oh, see, that's the fucking problem. Robert De Niro did that shit. I used to love Robert De Niro. I'll still watch fucking Goodfellas and whatever and fucking Casino, but he started doing, think Donald Trump in the back and punch him in the face. I do this, I do that. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up. All you motherfuckers are fucking sketchy, weird. All these fucking actors. Not all of them, but 90% of these motherfuckers are all sketchy, weird motherfuckers. Epstein Island fucking... Ugh, they're so dirty, creepy motherfuckers. They don't really have a soul. That's why they act and try to be other souls. You know what I mean? They're like soulless vessels that they have to pretend to be somebody else. And then they'll go along with whatever is fucking popular, as you can see. And then they think because they have the money, because they have money that they could tell other people how to act and what's right. They don't know they don't know their ass from their fucking elbow. Richard Gervais said it perfectly. He's like, hey, listen, you have just as much fucking education as fucking Greta Thunberg, whatever fuck her dumb name is. Oh, they're so fucking stupid. And it sucks because I like Dave Chappelle. But I watched the last couple fucking stand-ups he had. And they were I was catching hints of fucking douchiness. You know? I was like, he's going that way. Here we go. He's turning his back to the audience. Placating to the... Well, I guess he's got to because he's got to, he's got to get his fucking money. Probably makes makes a few million. Probably spent a fucking billion on a house when he's only making a couple million. So now he's got to fucking pay some bills. He wants to get back out there. He's getting old. He wants to be popular again. Sorry, buddy. After this fucking stupid shit, you got your liberal fans and keep them. Let me tell you something. They're the ones that probably don't go to your fucking, your shows. So, good for you. Will Ferrell did the same shit recently. But I still like Will Ferrell, but he did something where he was, he's like, men, we shouldn't run the country anymore. It should be all women. All women need to run the country. I'm like, what are you doing? You're not getting any snatch? Where it's like, hey, women, look, I'm on your side. I think you guys should all run the country, and the man fucked it up. I don't think the man fucked up the country. But that's what he thinks. But he's still placating to these fucking idiots. But I don't know why he's doing that because he's got enough money and he's funny and he's got, I don't know. I guess it's when you're in that circle, you want to be invited to parties and stuff and blah, blah, blah. And you want to be invited to events and be part of the crowd. So you have to just say this dumb shit. I bet you behind the scenes, these motherfuckers are like, yeah, fuck that, man. I don't know. These protesters are dumb or I don't really feel what I said, but I got to say it out there. You know what I mean? I got to put it out in public. All these guys are fucking dumb. But yeah, that's another celebrity that fucking fucked it up. That sucks. R.I.P. Dave Chappelle's career. You suck. No more Dave Chappelle for me. Maybe I'll watch the classics. But I'm not doing it. It shows that his viewership was very good. But, oh, here we go. Yeah, critics often argue that Dave Chappelle's newer, more controversial material is weaker. Yes, it was weaker. Or unfunny compared to his older work. True. Focusing heavily on anti-transgender rhetoric. However, audience scores on platforms like Rotten Tomatoes remain exceptionally high, frequently above 90%, suggesting that average viewer is not abandoning him. They will now. A lot of them will with this bullshit. But you can't trust Rotten Tomatoes. They're all part of the same fucking. They're all in the same house. But yeah, he did fall off of that bullshit. He gives like this whole thing like, I love gays, I love this. Oh yeah, because he got some shit for making fun of gay people, but then he was talking about his gay friend or his transgender friend that killed themselves and blah blah blah. But maybe after that is when he started saying, hey, well, I gotta start towing the line here because I'm gonna lose some audience and this and that, and I want to get paid, and I'm still young enough to work, but too old to be like really relevant now. Nobody really fucking fucks with Dave Chappelle. Anyway, okay. Enough with Dave Chappelle. Ooh. So, I heard Governor Ned Lamont. He's proposing. Oh, well, let me start over. Governor Ned Lamont. You fuck. Oh, my God. I can't talk. Governor Ned Lamont. He's a Democrat governor in Connecticut. Gave all this anti-police rhetoric. Talking about defunding the police. Took away the qualified immunity for police. So, let's say they're acting within reason. Let's just say a police officer is involved in a shooting. Okay? At the time of the shooting, the suspect or subject pulls out a black object from his waistband, which appears to be a firearm. You know, let's just say there was a foot pursuit and blah, 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 and whatever. There's other circumstances. But I'm just going to make it short and sweet. Pulls out a black object from his waistband. Police officer believes that it is a firearm and shoots the subject. Later finds out it was a phone, a dildo. Who the fuck knows? Right? It was something else. But due to the lighting, object being removed from an area where it's more likely that shitheads are going to carry guns from the waistband and this, and that, qualified immunity will protect that officer from being sued and or arrested. Do you see? You see what I'm saying? I just made it a quick fucking thing here. Governor Ned Lamont felt the need to take that away now. Okay. Then he also, he took that away. So, which means that officers could be sued, they could be arrested, civil suits, and all this other shit. So, if the person goes up to the car, and they get arrested, let's say the cuffs are too tight, not any fault of the officer, or intentional fault. Potentially, the officer could get sued under Ned Lamont's anti-police thoughts, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I can't fucking think or talk today. Holy shit. But especially during the riots and Ferguson and the other one and all the other issues that really didn't turn out to be issues, but they were issues because dummies and people like Ned Lamont with their anti-police rhetoric. So, his position on police and anti-police caused a lot of people to retire. A lot of people were like, fuck this. I am not going to be a fucking police officer here, right? They're like, fuck that. And then the police officers that are stuck there and they have to work, they're like, well, I'm just going to do the fucking bare minimum because I'm not going to risk my freedom or finances. I'm not going to lose my house for this shit. Nobody gives a fuck. If something happens, the governor and all the other politicians are going to throw me under the fucking bus, blah, blah, blah. So, what happens is, proactivity goes down. Crime goes up. And he put so many restrictions on even pulling cars over and everything else like that. So many restrictions that you could get, you're violating somebody's rights if you fucking pull them over for a taillight, probably. Who the fuck knows? So the proactivity goes down, crime goes up. It's just what happens. Because the shitbags say, oh, well, the cops ain't doing shit, so I could walk around with this gun and then rob this fucking house. Or I could do this, I could do that, because nobody's going to check me. So let's say you were in the past, let's say you were patrolling a neighborhood. Obviously, and you're doing it for a year, 6 months, whatever your tour is, you get to know who lives there. Obviously, you don't know fucking everybody, but you get a good idea of who lives there, who's supposed to be there or normally there, and blah, blah, blah. Then you see some creepy-ass fucking dude walking the street. Could be normal time, but whatever, but it's just a little creeper walking. And you stop him and talk to him. And now you want his ID because something's suspicious, something made you suspicious about this guy. Usually you get it done. You ask for the ID. If the guy says yes, he'll give it to you. He could always refuse to give you the ID, but just stopping him and talking to him, blah, blah. Now it's like frowned upon. Why would you do it? Because now, with all the anti-police shit going on from the governor's office, you pull this fucking guy over, or you stop him walking the street just to talk to him in hopes to, prevent a burglary, prevent home invasion, somebody getting hurt, killed, whatever, right? And he fucking complains, now you're in trouble. Now he fucking says, oh, this cop is harassing me for no reason because I'm this, I'm that. And now you have a potential lawsuit on your hands. So now, fuck it. You just carry a mop in the cruiser and wait till they cause an issue. Because believe it or not, if you stop a car that looks suspect or a person in a neighborhood, they're not usually around, right? It could be they're visiting somebody, but could be not. But you find out. You're still respectful to the person, but you stop them and figure out, hey, what's going on? What's up? How's everything going? Right? Even if it's just a little casual conversation, now that fucking shithead who was going to rob a house or kill somebody or rape somebody or do something, whatever. Now he knows. He's like, fuck, that cop saw me. He knows my face. He knows I was in the area. He got my ID, or at the very least, I'm on body cam talking to this guy, and if I do something, I'm fucked. So he's like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to do it. So that little, hey, how you doing, just prevented a crime from happening. But what the fuck do I know? But anyway, the governor's office fucked that up, so that's why crime is up. He says crime's down, but he could go fuck himself because his ass is in a fucking office doing nothing when everybody else is out the streets working, and everybody else is are working the streets, and then the citizens are fucking going back and forth to work. They see it. They see that the crime's up. You can't go to any fucking city in fucking Connecticut without having a fucking issue. Dude, they're all shit. New Haven shit, Hartford shit, Waterbury shit. They're all fucking shit. Stanford's fucking shit. You have like maybe a couple blocks that are awesome. And then the rest is all shit. So, again, it all goes back to the governor's office. So, he realizes that, dude, we have a fucking problem. Crime's going up, even though they say it's not. Nobody wants to be a cop. We can't keep cops in their jobs. We gotta fucking do something. Yeah. I tell people all the time, why fucking be a cop? You're gonna have to work anyway. It's not like you could be a cop, retire after. Oh, and then they raised it from 20 to 25 years, which is way too long to be a fucking cop. 25 years is way too fucking long. Unless you got like an inside gig or something, you're doing something. 20 years is enough on the road. You're done after that. It's over. Lost my train of thought. They raised it. Yeah, so he's like, fuck, we can't keep cops. I remember when we would go to like the testing, either the written or whatever it was, and you'd have like, no shit, you'd have at least 1,000 people there, or 1,000 people would apply. They might not be in the same fucking room, but there'd be 1,000 applicants, let's say. Now, you're lucky if you get fucking 20, and then you're lucky if you get one of that fucking 20. And then from there, police departments are fucking strapped, spending more money on fucking overtime because nobody wants to be there and nobody wants to be a cop anymore, so they can't get anybody. Then they lower the fucking standards. Then what happens when they lower the fucking standards, you're getting unqualified people carrying a firearm, taking people's freedoms away, arrests, making life-changing decisions when they have no life experience, don't know what the fuck they're doing. And then what that does, it's more of a liability for the police department. It's more a liability for the city they work in. And it's dangerous for the public. And it's also dangerous for the people that are backing these fucking scumbags up that don't know what the fuck they're doing, because we had to lower the standards because Connecticut was anti-police and now nobody wants to be a cop. So all the fucking people that were good and smart and motivated don't want to do this shit anymore. They find other jobs that are less dangerous, making more money. Oh, that's another fucking thing. Making more money, having weekends off, holidays off, chilling. And like I said, you think you're going to work 20 years and out. You're not. Unless you work like a fucking dog and get yourself sick, it's not going to, and get yourself divorced and everything else like that, and miss a shit ton of time with your family, you ain't going to fucking make enough money to have a full retirement. Yeah, you get a part-time job, maybe, depending on how you set up your finances. But you're going to have to get a part-time job anyway. So you're better off, instead of being a cop, you might as well just fucking work in a nice office. They have office parties. You're with normal people. You're not dealing with the stress of the shitheads. Fuck that. So that's what happens. People don't want to fucking do this shit. They don't want to do it. And then some administrations out there, they'll fucking run you to the ground. They don't give a shit how many years you got on. They'll run you to the ground, and once you're done, they get rid of you, and somebody else will fill your place. Yeah. So it's fucked up everywhere. But anyway, so now he wants to do King Ned Lamont. He's like, oh, we need incentives. We need incentives, and we have the best pizza in Connecticut. We need incentives to keep police officers here. You fucking douchebag. Fucking douche. Oh, and plus the taxes are so fucking high. And the crime is high. Taxes are high. There's nothing worth there's no reason to stay in Connecticut. Sorry. I'm out as soon as I can be. Go somewhere nice. So send me messages. Let me know what's nice. I want to be down south somewhere. Beautiful. Away from shit bags. Sandy beaches. You know? A nice little downtown. I take a little golf cart. Fucking get a drink and chill out. Nice. Anyway, so let's go back to this. So Governor Ned Lamont. Holy fuck. Sorry, I just swallowed a snot. Governor Ned Lamont today announced. Let me get this. I gotta put this on my lap. I'm gonna put the laptop on my lap now. Announces that he is presenting a legislative proposal to the Connecticut General Assembly this session that will establish 2 new incentives benefiting the state and local police officers and firefighters with the goal of encouraging more individuals to seek careers in these important. Oh, now we're fucking important. Before we're fucking shitbags and everybody fucking hated us. Everything goes full circle, I'm telling you. These motherfuckers fuck everything up. Crime goes up, and then they're like, crime is down, but we have to keep police officers here, and they're our people. Fucking 2 years ago. We need accountability for every police officer. And this, and that, and blah, blah. Go fuck yourself. Have accountability for the assholes causing the fucking crimes, dickhead. Fucking scumbags. All right, I'm going to get through this. Encouraging more individuals to seek careers in these important public safety fields and help retain those who are already serving. I think you already fucking tainted those motherfuckers. Police officers and firefighters are the backbone of the safety of our neighborhoods. Oh, we were pieces of shit before, you scumbag. Now we're the fucking backbone. Oh, these fucks. It is imperative that we have strategic recruitment and retention policies that build robust and adequately staffed firefighter and police forces, Governor Lamont says. In particular, I believe that police officers and firefighters should be able to afford... yeah, this is funny, though. What a dick. Police officers should be able to afford to live and purchase a home in the towns they serve. For one, let me tell you something. Okay? Fuck, camel toe. Oh, camel toe. Oh, okay. First of all, if you're a cop in a high crime area, any city in fucking Connecticut, you're not going to fucking want to live there. You fucking nuts? Get the fuck out of here. Live there. So you can see all the shit bags and have your family fucking subject to fucking criminal behavior by these fucking shitheads. Fuck you. Live there. How about this, dipshit? Lower the fucking cost of living in Connecticut and pay the cops more. Then they can fucking live wherever the fuck they want. Instead of paying them like fucking dog shit. And with the taxes so fucking high, if you work more than one fucking overtime, you're fucked. Because you're working for the guy, or maybe it's more than that. But you know what I mean. If you're working too many overtimes, you're pretty much just paying taxes after that. Bring it back down to fucking 20 years. Better retirement program so that when they retire from saving your fucking ass all the time, they could actually fucking retire and do something they want to do. Fucking jerk off. Fucking jerk off. So they could buy a home in the towns that they serve. We have the best pizza in Connecticut, Ned Lamont. Which is why I want to create a mortgage program. Oh, a mortgage program. How about this? Fucking lower the taxes. And reverse all the dumb fucking policies you had, you stupid asshole. Anyway, where was I? That was specifically focused on achieving that objective. Nobody's going to do it. They might. I mean, cops they'll take advantage of anything fucking to save money, but I don't even know what the incentive would be. They had some cop in the neighborhood program or some shit, but you'd have to fucking live in a shithole. You're pretty much living in a shithole. In a shit area. And buying a house for like maybe 50 grand or some stupid shit or 100,000. I don't know what the prices are now, but you have to live there for fuck you. Yeah, we'll give you the shack to live in. You gotta deal with the worst of the worst, but we'll give you a shack. Go fuck yourself. Asshole. Where was I? Eyes. The first incentive will... Wait, what is he talking about? Oh, so you got the mortgage program. Then it goes, the first incentive will waive tuition and fees for undergraduate and graduate programs at all Connecticut public colleges and universities. UConn, Connecticut State University System, and Connecticut State Community College. For the state and local police officers and firefighters with 5 or more years of service. Cool. I want to fucking be if this goes through, I'm going to be a college graduate for liberal arts. I want to go for dancing. And I want the state to pay for it. I want to be a dancer when I retire. Fucking jerk. As well as students attending the Connecticut Fire Academy. What? Whatever. The second incentive will create a mortgage assistance program specifically tasked for helping these public safety professionals purchase homes in the communities where they were hired to protect. Which means I'm going to fucking Westport. Fuck yeah. Going to motherfucking Darien. You know what I'm saying? Go to those rich motherfucking places. This way I get incentive to fucking... or I get some assistance to live there. That's where I'm going. I'm not going to go to Bridgeport and be a cop and then, let me help you live in Bridgeport. Go fuck yourself. Under this proposal, the Connecticut Housing Finance Authority will be responsible for developing the terms of this program and administering it. What are the terms? Don't know. The type of assistance offered could include down payment support or any other appropriate housing subsidies, which means they're going to fucking loan you the money and then it's going to be with interest. You got to pay it back. So either way, you're still fucking paying. So you might as well just live. If you're paying anyway, you might as well just live where you want. So fucking stupid. Last year, Governor approved an agreement with the Connecticut State Police Union to provide pay increases for all Connecticut state troopers. Good for you. Well, this is what you get. Now they're fucking struggling because crime is going up. Nobody wants to be a fucking cop anymore. And the ones that are cops want to get the fuck out of there as soon as possible. This is what you get for all this fucking anti-police rhetoric shit. And now they're all fucking paranoid and nervous that they have no fucking cops. There's places in there that are fucking, I'm telling you, man, there's places in Connecticut, police departments that they're hiring overtime every day. Every day. Do you know how much that's costing cities and towns on overtime? Holy shit. But you have to. You gotta have people, you gotta have a minimum amount of people to patrol the streets on whatever shifts. You need it. And then you also, people say, well, stop giving days off. Wow, you can't do that. Especially this type of job. People need their time off. That's it. This is not a fucking military where you have to be there and you're fucking all or nothing, guys. No, it's a fucking job. You need your time off. You want officers out there tired, stressed out, overworked because they can't get a fucking day off because either the the local government or the governor's office and administration and police administration's fucked up and they can't hire anybody because morale's down. Anti-police rhetoric shit. Now you're going to fucking punish the officers that stayed on for this long or that decided to be a cop. Now you're going to punish them by fucking overworking them and redlining them. Oh, they'll redline the shit out of a fucking officer and a patrol and a shift. Picture in some towns and cities, here's an example. You have to drive a 20-minute drive on the highway. You have a Honda Civic, Honda Accord, race car. Who the fuck knows? You got a car, and you're redlining it. Redlining it, for people who don't know it and are fucking dumb, is when the RPMs are so high, it's in the red. It's like, what? And now you're driving that car 20 minutes or 15 miles or whatever the fuck it is to your destination like that. Okay. Not good for the car. You'll probably get there without blowing the engine. On the way home, after a while, or in the immediate future, you're going to blow that fucking engine. And that's what they're doing with shifts. They're redlining the shifts. People are getting tired. And eventually, something's going to happen where, hey, I can't work anymore. I got to get the fuck out of here. And that's why you get those retirings. Whether they are meeting their retirement age or they're just like, fuck this. This is crazy. I'm out of here. Can't do this fucking shit. Redlining me all day, every day. It's unhealthy. Unhealthy. So that's where you get all the retirements from, early retirements, and then the retirees are like, fuck that. They talk to their friends, don't do that shit. You're fucking stupid. It used to be a glamorous fucking job and everybody fucking wants to do it and blah, blah, blah. Now it's like, dude, you're fucking nuts. I could work at fucking Kinko's and pretty much make just as much money and be fine. Oh, you don't have retirement. Well, you do, but you still got to work later, so I might as well just work. Stay at this job for 30 years. It's the same shit. But anyway, so now the politicians are fucking, they're shitting themselves because they realize they fucked up. So, oh, what happened to my thing here? Oh, here we go. Yeah, they're realizing they fucked up with all this anti-police shit. And all the people they did the anti-police shit for don't contribute to society, you know, because they're too busy fucking protesting with their blue hair. So they don't contribute anything because they're busy doing nothing in their mom's basement. So they're not helping out anymore. And now they're like, fuck, we need the cops. We shouldn't have sided with the blue hairs. And now we have no cops, and that's it. So, all right, well, that's my little rant. We're going to be back next week with the crew. See what bullshit they could come up with. I want a beverage. I want a beverage. I get too fat. I can't do it. All right, motherfuckers. Thanks for listening. We'll be back with the crew. Keep it real, don't sell out. Love, peace, and hair grease.